Hey guys, how's it going? I went into a live trade here. The reason I went into a live trade is because on the 5-minute chart here, I count 5 Elliott waves. So I'm trading EOS right now. It actually broke out of this ascending triangle as expected actually. I just didn't want to scare the market and say that I knew it was going to break out. But I definitely did. That's why I shorted it a few times already now. Yeah, I see this is 5 waves. It's very simple right now, okay? And upon the 5th wave, it's going to break out, right? So I'm just going to my chart right here. Let's get a more detailed one here for us. It's a little bit late, so don't mind me. I'm a little bit tired right now. So yeah, there's a very likely bounce, like a small bounce right here, okay? Very, 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 very small bounce. Let's see how this plays out, okay? I'm going to set my stop or my buy right at like 93 or something. 6.945, just around here, 1999.99, just something like that. Okay, do you guys see how close my buy is to this particular region right here? Okay, take a look. This is where my fib is going to be, right, just like that. I'm targeting basically a dead cat level bounce, right, 382. Now it might go down a tiny bit more, but I'm ready to buy a little bit more. I don't mind whatsoever. Okay, so that's pretty much how it's going to be if it does go down. Don't mind in the least. We're at 88 right now. My average price is 89 anyways. Bitcoin is holding steady, right? This one might actually get down a tiny bit more to maybe 84, 85 at most. But I have allocated, I think I can buy like 2,000 more or something. I can buy 3,000 more if I wanted to. I allocate, I think, over $35,000 in my margin account or something. So we see here it's steady, right? It's steady. What's about to die? BTC, it tanked. No, BTC did not tank. I thought that it did, but it did not. Okay, there we go. There's the bounce. You guys see this? There's the bounce right here. It's going to 0.9. No one's selling off anymore. Here's BTC, for example. Okay, BTC is probably gonna bounce from here. Let's get to a big chart on Bitcoin. We see a pretty decent level here of support for Bitcoin, right? Just something like this, for example, right there. ETC, EOS, not bad. So this one's ticking up right now. Do you guys see this ticking up? If I sold it at, dead cat bounce level 95, it's a very quick profit. You guys remember my last video where there's where it literally got to exactly where, like, okay, I'm gonna show you guys really quickly how I played that bounce and I made that 200 something dollars. Remember, 250. It just ended up going like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As soon as it got to the 5th one, I bought it right there, and then I went for a dead cat bounce level at first, but clearly I should have went way more than that. But this one is actually confirming a downtrend. So this one here, I targeted right there for a quick scalp, but it didn't quite work out because it went way higher. I could have made a few $1,000s, but I didn't. So yeah, this one here looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 already. We get a tweezer bottom on a very low time frame. Our size probably extremely oversold. Yeah, it's not extremely oversold, but it's oversold. That's the point of all this right now. So just waiting for the bounce here, okay? Waiting for Bitcoin to go up. Once Bitcoin does trend up a little bit, it should be okay. Market doesn't really realize, like, see, the market doesn't realize like the Elliott wave counts, right? So to me, it's clear as day, but to other people, it's obviously not. So now we're just getting one more small bounce, very small. It only got to the 236 level actually, so that kind of concerns me a little bit. Okay, concerns me a tiny bit. I'm only right here, right? People are still selling off pretty hard. Ooh, that one almost loosened up, right? It loosened up for a moment. Did you guys notice? The guys with the 12K wall, they're loosening up their buys to up over here. So they're still trying to trap people right now, if you guys can tell. Still going on right now. This guy's got 12,000 wall. He keeps flashing it. Do you see that? He's flashing it because he wants to trap people. People are buying at the 92 range now, right? I'm at 94, as you guys can see, 94, 95-ish. Okay, so there is going to be an uptrend. I'm guessing to at least a 944 range right over here, which will be a decent retracement. And then after that, I short it. And we're going to try to play many plays here. So what's Bitcoin doing? Bitcoin's finding support here. Sort of. Yeah, it's finding support. I really can't see it going down, honestly. This is A, B, C truncated. This is the first wave 1. And this one here is the first subwave. So I really can't see Bitcoin dropping. Because I can't see Bitcoin dropping, I also see these guys not dropping as well. It's just a matter of time, to be quite honest. Till the market realizes that Bitcoin's going up. I think that there's a lot of inexperienced traders here in the market. And there we go, it's spiking, right? Spiking right there. It's definitely spiking. Okay. Bitcoin's recovering nicely, right? Because Bitcoin shows walls of green, other coins will follow suit as well. This guy's got 12,000. He's always flashing it, right? At 947. So I want to go 9469. That's where I want to sell it at right there, okay? So you guys, you'll see him. There we go. I just cut him off. You see the flash there, right? He's definitely trying to trap people. There's also a guy with 7,000 there at 6-0. Because there's 7,000 there, I will end up... Okay, he removed it. No, he's flashing it again. Okay. Lots of strategy involved here. High-level strategy. Bitcoin is slowly breaking upwards. There's not really a lot of volume to sustain it. It might very well just come down, and this could be a very crappy dead cat bounce. So we have to make sure that we exercise extreme caution right now and perhaps get out of this trade right away. Because it could very well just end up flipping on us, okay? If people don't buy enough. Notice the liquidity is kind of driving, the liquidity is drying up for the people that are trying to push the market upwards. So some people are getting theirs at 420. That means I probably have to sell mine at 420-ish around as well, because not really a lot of people are buying it up right now, right? There's a very little amount. If someone wanted to dump here right now, they would just dump. Very little activity. There's no volume whatsoever to support this uptrend. There's only a difference in spread that could move the market up right now. If people decide to not sell, for example, okay? If people decide to not sell and they end up putting their bids, or sorry, their asking price a lot higher, right? And then this side here creates the demand by stacking up buys and it pushes it up that way. No liquidity there. So this one's out now at 9.4, right? So we're in the 9.4 ranges very clearly. I'm just coming up right here, about to make a quick $100. Now I'm the next guy in line. This guy tries to undercut me. There we go. Profited. I've now made $105.75 in how many trades? When I started this video, I made $105 in, I don't know, 10 minutes or something like that. There we go. Goes to the 682 level right here. It's bouncing, right? It went up a lot higher. I could have sold it at 9.4 or 9.6 rather. If I sold at 9.6, I would have made an extra $40, right? I would have made extra, yeah, about another $40 or so. That would have been very nice. Every penny that it moves, we have to understand with a large position like this, it's scalp. You scalp, right? So every 1,000 coins is, think about it like this. Every 1,000 coins, that literally moves a penny. If you have a zero fee, you're literally making $10 on the penny. So because this moved, right, I had 2,000 coins. Because this moved 5 cents for every 1,000, right, that's $10. Think of it like that. So now if I have 2,000 coins and it's moved 5 cents, well, 2,000 coins times 0.05 is $100. So that's kind of how I do the math in my head for when I'm calculating my profit really quickly. So sometimes my decision's not based on profit. It's always based on just trading in general and making good trades, right? Here we could have easily downtrended and broke through out of the Bitcoin support, as you guys saw there, but we ended up uptrending instead. But it's okay, I minimized my risk. So notice we're going up now to 97. If I sold at 97, I would have made $140, okay? but like I allow myself to play this much just so you guys see. I can play up to $5,000. I keep, or sorry, not $5,000. I keep about $35,000 in my margin account that's playable. So this was still a good play by me because we were seeing a lot of hesitation there as a scalper. So it wasn't really worth it for me to risk waiting to sell, right? So yeah, so why did I go into this trade again, guys? I went into this trade because on the 5-minute chart, right? On the 5-minute chart, I counted 5 waves. It was that easy, okay? Counted 5 waves, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I ended up buying on near the bottom of this. I caught the wick end, if you guys saw a lot of the wick end, and I targeted the 382 level, and that is honestly it. I've been doing that all night, guys. Right here, buy on the bounce, target some reasonable fib, buy on the bounce, target some reasonable fib. What I always do, part of my strategy, is I buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I count it, and I always just go the 382 fib level as a scalper, right? This is my main strat. That's my bread and butter, guys. My bread and butter is playing A waves, C waves, okay, mainly C waves coming down, or even A waves. If it makes 5, then I buy it on the 5th, right? I just kind of guesstimate it. I just kind of guess where it's going to be. And this one was a tiny bounce, guys, like a tiny bounce. But you know, even if you don't have to be playing with that much money, right? Like let's say you guys were playing with, like, just think, oh, I'm tired. Let's say you went to a long position here, okay? Near the bottom, a scalper needs to, I'm not encouraging scalping, don't get me wrong, okay? I'm not encouraging scalping whatsoever. You know, you set your stop loss very tight when you're getting near the bottom, and you target, for example, the 382 fib level, just something like that, right? So you're still getting a chance to gain like 1.27%. So just think of it like this: if you played at $1,000 position and you gain 10%, which is $100, is that any difference than making about 10 of these kind of trades? Or actually, this one would be about 7 or 8 of these trades for the same thing as 10%, right? How often does the market move 10% a day? It can sometimes, double digits maybe, right? But it doesn't really move up and down like crazy. So the reason why I scalp is because I find more opportunities throughout the day. I can, you know, I've done many times like where I've doubled, you know, my whatever I'm playing that day. It actually happens quite often where I double my, you know, my position size. So yeah, so if I'm playing like say $30,000, you know, like there's some days where you can get more than that, for just as an example, not days, but like every few days. So my scalping strategy is very unique to me. I don't know anyone else that does it, and or not with success at least. And it's all about managing your risk to reward, okay? You have to make sure you understand very thoroughly that the risk to reward is the key ingredient to making this successful and sticking by it. If you don't have the emotional discipline to cut your losses as soon as it goes against you, right, then you're not going to be able to successfully scalp. Scalping is honestly the hardest strategy, in my opinion, for trading, and a lot of people do not do it. The majority of people don't do it. A very small majority of people do it because you have to be an excellent swing trader, you have to be an excellent normal day trader that takes on a few positions a day, and you also have to know how to do technical analysis in high detail with a specialized style that suits your personality. So I don't recommend scalping to anybody. Honestly, this is just me showing off, right? It's just like, think of me like as a gamer, okay? How many times have you guys seen me trade like this now, right? Think of me as a gamer who got really good in this scalping game. That's how I honestly see it. I lose often, but I win way more than I lose. My scalping percentage is most likely, I'd say it's close to 90%, to be quite honest. I don't really lose a lot of scalps with my ability to dollar cost average and to catch bottoms with my specialized waves, you know, shorting waves 1, 3, and 5, right? You know, I short at the top of waves 1, 3, 5. I catch the bottom of waves A and waves C as well. So just some of the strategies that I employed. This is not me bragging. Just please don't take it the wrong way, guys. Please see it as me giving you a big forewarning that scalping is not for everybody. And despite how easy it looks and how cool it looks, right? You have to understand that I'm just showing you guys something outside of your experience. I don't think there's anybody who scalps on YouTube that openly shows it as much as I do, right? So I just want to give you guys a sample of different types of styles. This way you can incorporate it into your day-to-day routine, and eventually you will develop your own style as well. Imagine, like, you know, you're exposed to a lot of different things in the industry, and eventually you'll find something that you like and something that you're good at where you incorporate into your personality and your trading day to day. So anyways, I just want to show you guys my quick profit there of $100 in literally 10 minutes of trading. I've been kind of doing that all day actually. I actually made another really big trade earlier. I traded from where was it here? I can't remember honestly. Yeah, it's not here. This one I broke even. Yeah, this one I broke even entirely, I think. Yeah, that one I broke even for sure. It's a very, 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 very quick trade. Well, that one was by accident actually, where I was closing my position. Yeah, I can't remember it. I can't show you guys it. Sorry about that. Anyways, have yourselves a good night. Thank you very much for watching the videos. So today I posted 3 live trade videos for you guys. I'll actually try to post a lot more. Yeah, I'll try to post a lot more because I know you guys like these kind of material, right? Excuse my tone. I'm super tired right now. I'm going to go to bed. It's about 3 in the morning. Good night, baby whales. Thank you very much for the love and the support. I hope I've helped you in some way or another improve your trading. I really hope so, guys. I really, really hope that I have improved your trading. I really hope that you guys are one of the people that came into this market and knew nothing, and now because you're watching my videos, you've learned a tremendous amount of theory. You've learned a tremendous amount of psychology in trading, and you learned a lot about live trading and risk management just in general. I really hope that I've contributed to your learning in one way or another, guys. If I have, like, let me know. You know, I love to hear these stories. It's not to boost my ego, it's just to let me know that I'm doing something worthwhile, right? If I know I'm doing something worthwhile where I'm helping people, then it just gives me a lot more motivation and, you know, encouragement to keep doing what I'm doing. So have a good night, baby whales, mini dolphins, and tiny, tiny little penguins. May you always march yourselves to safety and profit. Bye now.